What's up guys, Daniel here with another lesson. This song is called Midnight Rider by Flint. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 2nd fret, and if you want to check out the full tabs, they're available on my website. Link's going to be in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so the first chord we're going to use is a C chord. We've got 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. The picking pattern we're going to use is A, D, B, G, D, G. From here, what you're going to do is pluck the 2nd fret of the D string and hammer onto the 3rd fret with your pinky. And then you're going to pluck G, B, and then G, D, G again. So from the beginning, a little bit slower. And we're going to do that twice. Now the next line, we're still going to start on C again, and we're going to play it the same way. But this time we're going to switch to a G chord, and all you really need is the 3rd fret of the low E string. We're going to pluck E, D, B, G, D, G. And now we're going to go back to C, but this time we're going to play it A, D, B, G, D, B. So before we were going back to the G string, now we're going to B. And we're going to play that 2 times. So now let's play the second line all together, a little bit slower. And now let's play both of those parts together a little bit slower. One more time at regular speed. And that's how you're going to play the intro. The next part up is the verse, and that's going to sound like this. Riding on a midnight train to nowhere, leaving every memory of this town. Going down to Southern California, waiting for the day you'd come around. So the verse isn't too different from the intro. We're still going to start with the C chord, but our picking pattern is going to switch just a little bit from what we did in the intro. We're going to go A, D, B, G, D, B. Now we're still going to do the hammer onto the 3rd fret of the D string, so pluck 2nd fret, hammer on. Then we'll go G, B, and then G, D, B. So we're going back to the B string each time. So from the beginning, a little bit slower. And we're going to play this 2 times. Now on the second line, we're going to start out the same way with that C chord and then do the hammer on. But this time we're going to go to a G chord, and again, all you really need is the 3rd fret of the low E. This one we're going to pluck E, D, B, G, D, B 2 times. So the second line all together. So now let's play both of those lines together a little bit slower. Riding on a midnight train to nowhere, third line we're going to play just like the first. Going down to Southern California. But the fourth line we're going to switch just a little bit. We're going to play it just like we did on the second part of the intro. So we're going to go C, G, and then back to C. So same thing as the end of the intro. Waiting for the day you'd come around. So now let's play the intro all together one more time. Riding on the midnight train to nowhere, leaving every memory of this town. Going down to Southern California, waiting for the day you'd come around. So that's how you're going to play the first and second verse. Next part up is the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. A midnight train, can't stop for no one, always bound to go a separate way. Midnight rider, tired and lonesome, pleading with his heart to save the day. You don't know his heart's been locked away. For the chorus, we're going to start strumming, and the first chord we're going to use is a variation of an F chord. You want 3rd fret A, 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, leave the high E string open, and mute the low E string. We're going to strum this one down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that's going to be the strumming pattern for each chord. So again, F. Now we're going to switch to a C chord, do the same thing. Go to G, and now we're going to go to an A minor. So that's open A, 2nd fret D and G, 1st fret B, open high E, same strumming pattern. So the first chord progression all together. Now the second chord progression is almost exactly the same, but instead of playing A minor, we're just going to play G 2 more times. So again, F, C, G, and then G again. And then the third line, we're still going to stick on G and play it 2 more times. Then we're going to switch to A minor, and this time we're going to strum down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then what we're going to do is do another down strum, but this time you're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret of the A string, and we're going to have a C over B chord, then down, up. So to go. So A minor. And then we lead into the interlude. So the last line of the chorus altogether will go. So now let's play the chorus all together. Midnight train, can't stop for no one, always bound to go a separate way. Midnight rider, tired and lonesome, pleading with his heart to save the day. You don't know it's been locked away. And then we get to the interlude section. And for that part, we're going to start with the C chord, but I want you to leave the D string open, because on our first down strum, we're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret. But the strumming pattern is still down, down, up, down, up. Then what we're going to do is switch to that F chord, and we're going to strum again, down, down, up, down, up. Switch back to C and play it 2 more times. So the first half of the interlude. half of the interlude, we're still going to start on C, and we're going to strum down, down, up, but then we're going to switch to a G chord, down, down, up, and then C 2 more times. So altogether, the interlude will sound like this. So that's how you're going to play the chorus and the interlude. Alright, the next part up is another verse, but this time we're going to strum it all the way through. It's going to sound like this. I left behind all my friends and family. Told them I'd be gone for a little while. Daddy was a working man just like me. Sometimes I forget the way he smiled. And then you get to the chorus. So we're using essentially the same chords that we did in the picked version. We're just going to strum through them instead. You're going to start with the C chord, and we're going to strum down, down, up, switch to F, down, down, up, and then we're going to go to C, down, down, up, down, up. So the first half. And then the second half, we're going to stay on C, play it 2 times. Switch to G. So the first line all together. I left behind all my friends and family. Told them I'd be gone for a little while. The second half of the verse is going to be played just like the interlude that we did. So we're going to start with C. Switch to F, and then C again, and then the second half will go C, G, and then back to C. So all together that second line. Daddy was a working man just like me. Sometimes I forget the way he smiled. So now let's play the strum verse all together. I left behind all my friends and family. Told them I'd be gone for a little while. Daddy was a working man just like me. Sometimes I forget the way he smiled. So that's how you're going to play the strummed version of the verse. Alright, now the last thing I want to mention is just at the end of the song, the final verse he plays, the ending is just going to be C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, and then back to C, and you're going to let it ring out. So the end of the song will sound like this. I'd like to get real old and find a lover, but I don't want to hold nobody down. I look for you in places so familiar. God only knows I'm not around. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, again, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Go and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.